Often in clinical settings, behaviors are documented as a problem or a challenge that needs to be corrected. Today, we're going to think about what the root cause of the common dementia behaviors we hear about could be, thinking about how behaviors are often a form of communication, an expression of an unmet need, which could be physical, emotional, spiritual, social, or mental. They may also be a way to self-soothe or regain sense of control in an increasingly overwhelming environment. Some of the common dementia behaviors we see include shadowing, which is when we see someone following closely to another person. It could be another resident, it could be a care provider, it could be a family member, but often you may see someone following around another person and mimicking what they're doing. This is really a sign of flattery because the person with dementia thinks that you, as the person they're following, knows what you're doing. We may see them wandering. This could just be simply pacing back and forth, but we could also see them leave their home, walk down the street, get lost, be put into an unsafe situation. Hoarding could be a collection of items in a home. Think of some of those disaster stories we hear of someone's house filled to the brim with items that are just filling up all the space, but it could also be as simple as walking around with a couple of stuffed animals or 4 purses or something that doesn't quite make sense to us, but maybe is giving that person a sense of control. Agitation could look like increased vocalizations, humming, singing, scratching, biting, hitting, yelling. And rummaging is when we see people walking around touching everything and trying to make sense of where they are. We want to think about what the purpose is behind these behaviors and recognize that there is a purpose, so we don't want to interrupt them without reason. If the behaviors are interfering with safety or causing a disruption to other people, of course we need to intervene, but if not, we don't necessarily have to do anything to change the behaviors because they're being done for a purpose.